Skip! Pause YouTube, Elmas here, and I have for you guys today another Showdown Live. I am so far three uploads out of 3 uploads, I guess. Yeah, anyways, hi, how's it going? For those of you who don't know, I did say I would be trying to get Rex in all the suspect tests, except OU, just because does OU have a suspect test going on right now? Hold on. Yeah, I forget what's being suspect tested in OU. Actually, what is being suspect tested in OU? Lander aside, that's what's being suspect tested. Anyways, not gonna worry about OU because you guys know me, I've never really dabbled in OU much. But I do have this pretty awesome team given to me by my good friend John Origins, just because he mainly plays RU. I haven't dabbled in RU in about a month, so I don't know what's going on. So yeah, big thanks to him for the team. Of course, if you guys do enjoy the live, make sure to show off your support. Hit the like button down below. It's just 1 second of your time. Also, let me know in the comment section below, do you guys think that Noivern and Reuniclus should be banned from RU? Let me know what you guys think, because personally, I don't know. I mean, I can kind of see why Reuniclus should be banned. I'm not too sure about Noivern because I haven't used it much myself, so we're going to see how things go, and hopefully I do get Rex for RU. Then my next upload should be an NU, and I'll be trying to get Rex for that as well. So yeah, anyways, take a quick look at the team. We have Swords Dance Gallade, which is really cool. I actually really like Gallade. I think it's a very underrated Pokemon. Next off, we have Mega Steelix, which was an offensive variant, but I made it defensive just to kind of take hits better. Next off, we have Skuntank. We have Specs Noivern, which apparently is very, very powerful because it's being suspect tested. That's why I named it Worthy, because it's really worthy being suspected. Next off, we have Scarfed Manbore, and then finally off we have offensive tank Rotom Mo, which was especially defensive, but I wanted to have offensive. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get this started. I do want to go ahead and apologize if you hear a little bit of buzzing. It's because I have my fan on because it's really hot in my room, so I hope you guys don't mind that. But from the looks of his team, he has absolutely no switch-ins to Manborn over here. I don't know why I always do that. I don't know. Looking at leads though, I kind of just want to get off with Noivern, to be honest, because, well, this could be Scarfed Braviary, I suppose, as he actually ends up leading off with this. I want to Air Slash to flinch, but I want a Draco because I know it'll do more damage in the long run. But I really don't have any switch-ins to this, so I'm pretty positive that a Draco Meteor should be an easy 2 KO on this Mega Camera, unless it is especially defensive Mega Rub, which I don't think it will be. Good, wow, that did a lot. As he does just end up going for rocks, even though I'm at -1, still just going for another Draco Meteor is definitely my better play to do. The worst thing you can do is switch into Gastrodon, which, I mean, I have a perfect switch in the form of Rotom Mo anyways, and then I can just kind of apply offensive pressure because nothing really wants to take a modest Leaf Storm, because I am modest, right? Yeah, nothing wants to take a modest Leaf Storm. Not even Braviary will appreciate that. Depending on what kind of set he is, of course. If you heard me burp, then I apologize about that. My fault. Actually, you know what? I really like Shiny Noivern. I don't know why. I really like the color scheme. I think it's really cool. I like Shiny Emboar as well. Okay, anyways, enough of my shiny ones. So he can just bring in Gastrodon, but he actually ends up bringing in the Braviary. I am a little bit worried that this will be Scarfed, so what I'm going to do is just make the safe switch into Steelix, which should be able to take this one-on-one. So let's see what he wants to do. As he actually ends up going for the Zen Headbutt, I'm not too sure what he predicted me to switch in there. I didn't even know this could learn Zen Headbutt, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know, I find that a little bit odd. Yeah, because what would I switch in? I guess he doesn't have superpower. And Zen Headbutt is neutral. Okay, so I guess that isn't too odd of a play, but this means he's probably Sheer Force. I don't know if I should just get on my Rock, because I mean I can defog with my Skuntank. I could just Heavy Slam, but I feel like he's going to want to bring in the Gastrodon. Plus, he'll probably go for Superpower if he is Life Orb, so I think after Mega Evolving I can definitely take a Superpower. So I'm going to make a bit of a risky play and just stay in. As he actually ends up going for the U-turn. Okay, so he doesn't have Superpower, which is good for me. However, though, this means he's probably going to want to go ahead and bring in Gastrodon, considering that should be able to take my Steelix one-on-one 100%. Actually, what I could do with Rotom is bring it in on Gastrodon and just go for a safe Will-O-Wisp, considering that Braviary doesn't really like being burned, and if it is burned, that means it will no longer be a problem to my team. So yeah, just gonna make the safe switch into my Rotom. As long as he doesn't double into Braviary, which I don't think he will do, just because I'm not that high on the ladder, which does sound kind of cocky of me to say. I should be able to just make a safe switch into my Rotom here, as I'll probably just go for a Scald, or possibly Ice Beam predicting me to switch out. Either way though, Rotom is definitely my best switching in this scenario, as he decides to go for Scald. Luckily, he does not burn me, which is great for me, as now I'm basically free to get off a Will-O-Wisp. Even if he stays in, the reason why this is good for me is because I'll still be able to rack up that residual damage on Gastrodon. And as long as I don't miss Will-O-Wisp on Braviary, I should be in a perfectly good scenario to no longer have to worry about this thing. And I do have to find some way to get rid of these Stealth Rocks so my Noivern doesn't take the super effective damage from it. So he's going to decide to switch out into Braviary. Don't miss! Thankfully, I do not miss. Yeah, still safe switching is Steelix. Still the best switching that I have for this team, because it is kind of the tank of the team, considering that this team is more offensively based. Also, no face cam for this guys, because I said I would kind of be switching it up. As he does make a nice play, ends up going for the U-turn, does absolutely nothing to me, as we're probably just going to repeat the cycle here, which could get annoying, I suppose. I mean, I can set up an SD on Gastrodon, potentially. Yeah, even if I had Shadow Sneak on Gallade, it wouldn't come in handy in this scenario. I do Speed Tie with Braviary, however, though. So, I'm still just going to make the safe switch into my Gastrodon counter, which is Rotom. Because again, outside of Ice Beam, there's not really anything that he can do to me, and pretty much momentum is still kind of in my favor. Although rocks are up, they are annoying, but they're not hindering me too badly. So he unfortunately does get a burn, which does kind of suck. So I could just be aggressive here and Leaf Storm, which I think is what I'm going to do, because that probably is the better play. Because there's a chance he may predict me to predict him to bring in Braviary again, and with Braviary being at 50%, sorry, 68%, along with the burn damage, he'll be forced to either go for the Roost, or I can stay in and I can hit him with the Volt Switch. As he does actually end up over-predicting, I'm able to knock him out. Now that's one less thing I have to worry about. Actually, that was really his only switch into my Noivern. Holy crap, Noivern destroys his team. Okay, yeah, this is good. So, he ends up bringing in the Cinccino. I don't think this is Scarfed. Even if it was, it doesn't outspeed me, which is great. I do have Sucker Punch as well. Do I really need this anymore? I mean, I don't think I'll be able to live any hits. I can, well, yeah, him on top's not a problem. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm just gonna stand. And go for the Will-O-Wisp. Just basically foddering off my Rotom here, as he actually ends up going for the Rock Blast. If you have King's Rock, I hate these people. Why? It's fine though. Scarfed Emboar should be able to outspeed this if I'm not mistaken. Actually, just let me do the math real quick. 251 divided by 2 plus 251. Yeah, I can definitely outspeed him. Yeah, plus he doesn't really have any safe switch-ins to a Flare Blitz. Yeah, I'm good. I should be able to safely destroy something with Flare Blitz here. Not even Rotom. I mean, him on top, sorry, will safely switch into this hit. If he really does want to stay in, then yeah, that was a terrible play on his part. Although I did reveal to him that I'm Scarf now. But it doesn't really matter, because again, Noivern pretty much wins me the battle at this point, to be perfectly honest. Even if he brings in Braviary, outspeed that. Cofagrigus can take a Flare Blitz, just because of how fat it is, but I have Skuntank, so I'm not entirely too worried about that. As he doesn't turn out to have Intimidate, okay. What's he going to want to go for then? I could predict the flinch. Okay, I'm going to make a really dumb play here. And I'm going to predict him to want to go for Fake Out. Is that how it works? No! Wait, what? Okay, so I guess I didn't technically flinch because I switched in. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. That makes sense. Okay. Just gonna Zen Headbutt, because I really lose nothing in doing so. Worst case, he goes for Sucker Punch or he switches into Cofagrigus, which, I mean, I have Lumberry for. The question is, do I want to go for Swords Dance or just Knock Off? I think I'd rather Knock Off first. Just because I don't want to risk him going for the Shadow Ball. Because he may actually just go straight for Shadow Ball as opposed to going for the Will-O-Wisp, which is what I originally would have predicted. But Knock Off should still do a solid amount of damage to this. Plus, it doesn't have any form of recovery because he does have Rocky Helmet. So, outside of this, I don't really need Gallade anymore. So, I'm able to get off a solid amount of damage. As he actually ends up going for the Knock Off. So, if I would have known that, I definitely would have Swords Danced. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of an issue. And because Knock Off did 38%, Zen Headbutt should do about the same amount of damage. Plus, I can flinch with Zen Headbutt as opposed to Knock Off. So, if I get a flinch here, then that'll be great because I'll be able to just finish off the Cofagrigus. Sour, I miss. That works. I really... See, I want to get rid of rocks before I bring in Noivern because I don't want to risk a potential crit from Sucker Punch from this Hitmontop. So, I'm just going to go ahead and go for Defog. I really don't care if he wants to go for the Will-O-Wisp. It's not going to bother me at all. Because this, in the long run, is the better play for me to do as opposed to just bringing out Noivern, which would be the more aggressive play. That, and I do have a chance to miss Air Slash, so that's something else I have to worry about. As he unfortunately turns out to have the Pain Splits. Damn it, that is annoying. I doubt Punishment will be doing more damage, so I'm just going to Poison Jab. Just to potentially get a flinch. Because again, Noivern is still my win condition here. So let's see what he wants to do. I mean, he really loses nothing by just staying in, I suppose. He's revealed Pain Split, Shadow Ball, Knock Off. So Will-O-Wisp has to be his last move, shouldn't it? Okay. The reason why I'm Poison Jabbing is because Punishment is neutral damage, so I don't think it'll be doing more damage than Poison Jab will be. Plus, with Poison Jab, I do have a chance to poison him, so that's another good thing for me as well. As I'm really just going to fodder off my Skuntank here, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, because at this point, I don't really need it. I could try to Sucker Punch, I suppose, just kind of play around it, because he's not going for Will-O-Wisp. Unless I missed his fourth move. I didn't miss his fourth move, did I? No, yeah, it was Shadow Ball, Knock Off, and Pain Split. Whatever, man. Maybe I'm just blind. It's fine. It's fine. And here I should be able to just Sucker Punch and then possibly knock him out with the Poison Jab next turn if I get a Poison. But yeah, sorry guys that this is being a little laggy. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that to right out knock him out. So if he brings in Braviary, I can Sucker Punch. If he brings in Hitmontop, the aftermath damage will knock him out if he does want to stay in. So yeah, either way, I'm in a good scenario to just stay in and go for Poison Jab. He's probably Assault Vest actually, which would explain why he doesn't have Life Orb. Although he could still have leftovers, I suppose, and just not have Intimidate. Although that would be a little bit odd in my opinion, because outside of defensive Hitmontop, I don't think there's really a better set for Hitmontop to carry. And now he got Mummy, which does kind of suck for him, but either way, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's not that big of an issue. Yeah, because I can still just bring in Noivern, or I can bring in Emboar actually. As he ends up going for the Mach Punch. Wait, do I not have Aftermath? Wait, what? You're telling me Mach Punch doesn't make contact? I guess you learn something new every day. I did not know that. I'm just going to go ahead and Air Slash. Even if he survives and he knocks me out somehow, I can then just bring in Emboar and lock myself in the Flare Blitz. So, he's going to fodder off the Braviary as it just gets knocked out by the burn. I'm surprised Air Slash didn't even do that much. Wow. I mean, I could put Hurricane, but with Hurricane, you have the chance of missing, which really does suck. But man, just from 75 to 110, that is definitely a major, major plus. It's fine, it's fine. Because I'm still going to be able to just Air Slash him and knock him out. Would Modest be worth running on this? How much would Modest be? I don't know. I could try out Modest on Noivern, I suppose, but then I would be outsped by Scarfed Embor, which I don't know how common that is. But it's fine, it's fine. So, Air Slash should be an easy 2 KO, I would assume. Yeah, easy 2 KO. And that is going to be the victory in my favor. I do kind of want to make this Modest, actually. No, because I know as soon as I make a Modest, I'm going to be running into like 50 Scarfed Embors, and then a bunch of Cinchinos and Ambipalms and all that shenanigery, and I'd rather not do that. So yeah, gonna go ahead and get another battle. Alright guys, so we got the second battle here, and this dude has a pretty cool looking team. I like the Doug trio. I really do. Looking at leads though, I'm not too sure. He could actually just lead off with Ambipalm, I suppose. I do kind of just want to lead off with Noivern, but I know that Jolteon is faster, and if it's Life Orb, it could potentially just OHKO me with Thunderbolt or Hidden Power Ice. I don't know. I think I'm gonna lead off with Rotom. No, I don't know what to lead. I don't know what to lead with. I'm gonna lead off with Rotom. Rotom is my lead. As the action's leading off with Doug Trio. Hey, this works for me, because now I can just Leaf Storm twice. Yeah, good thing I did. I was thinking of leading off with Steelix. Good thing I didn't know. And I guess this is just a suicide lead. So I should be able to just go for another Leaf Storm here. Actually, I think I would rather Will-O-Wisp. Just on the off chance that he wants to switch out for some reason. Like into the Braviary, thinking that he can save Doug Trio for later. Yeah, because I'm a -2. So yeah, I think I'd rather just Will-O-Wisp here. As long as I don't miss, I should be good to go. Then again, there's a chance he'll just stay in. Come on, don't miss! Yes! I love that feeling, man. It's such a good feeling. See, what sucks here though is if he goes for U-turn and I bring in Steelix, he can just trap me with Doug Trio. So I'm gonna make a bit of an aggressive play, and I'm gonna Volt Switch. Okay, got him. Okay, so he doesn't have Life Orb, and judging from damage, he could actually just be Scarfed. Man. Okay, that's not a bad play on this part. I'm just gonna Leaf Storm here. Just because as soon as I get rid of this, I can just safely bring in my Steelix. Although, Hitmonlee is actually a bit of a problem. If he turns out to be the Unburdened variant, that could actually sweep me, potentially. So I have to make sure to keep Gallade at full HP to ensure that I take any one hit. But I am just going to go for the... okay. That was a nice play on this part. As I'm able to knock out the Doug Trio, I can now play a little bit more recklessly with Skuntank and my Steelix. However, though, I really do not want these rocks up on my field, much like the earlier battle. He can just bring in Hitmonlee, to be honest. Because I don't know why he would bring in Braviary. Yeah, because Braviary does nothing to me, and I'm pretty sure Hitmonlee can still OHKO Rotom. I mean, I could try running max speed on this, I suppose. Just to outspeed. But, I don't know. I don't really think it's worth it. So he does end up making the safe play by bringing in the Hitmonlee. I could just write out Fodder off Skuntank. Yeah, because if he is Unburdened, then that really screws me. What do I need this for? I mean, this is the only real switch I have. Well, no, I mean, I have Steelix. I could just Fodder this off, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'd rather just Fodder this off, to be honest. Because I still need a Defog somehow. See, I'm just gonna leave in Rotom here. And just Will-O-Wisp as he... Okay, good. So he's not the Unburdened variant, which means this won't no longer sweep me. So that's good to know. It's bad though because I still have no switch-ins to this. Oh my lord. Actually, you know what I should do? Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and run a calc. Because I need to see if he's timid or jolly. Well, I guess I don't know. Hitmonlee. Reckless. Let's go Fake Out. Okay, Fake Out did 18 to 21. If he's jolly. Ah, damn it. Okay, so there is a chance he could be jolly. There is a chance he could be jolly. What about, let's see, Gallade. Gallade. Choice Band, I guess? And how much would Knockoff do? Okay, Knockoff does not knock me out. However, though... Oops. No, I don't want spikes. What are you doing? Oh, okay. I really don't want to switch in Noivern either because I know that's going to do a lot. I have to Will-O-Wisp. I have to just leave in Rotom here. Oh, he Poison Jabbed. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Actually, he has no switch-ins to Flare Blitz. What am I worrying about? I got really worried there for absolutely no reason because I just get a free kill with Emboar here. Seriously, he has no switch-ins. This is pretty much game. Although Jolteon is faster than me, which does kind of suck, but as long as I have Steelix, I'm fine. If he really wants to fodder off Hitmonlee here, then hey, I will gladly let him. But like I said, he has no switch-ins to a Reckless Flare Blitz. Which, how much does Reckless boost? I think by 1.2, right? Yeah, by 1.2. So it's kind of like a Life Orb boost that Emboar has. And it just died. So that's one giant threat out of the way. Jolteon is still a bit of a nuisance. I want to say I can take a Life Orb Thunderbolt, potentially? Let's take a look. Life Orb, Thunderbolt, 67 to 70. Okay, yeah, no. Not at all. So he ends up bringing in the Braviary. If this is Scarfed, he can knock me out, most likely. So I'm going to make the safe switch into my Steelix here because it is the perfect switch into this, especially because he is burned. And what I could do is just go ahead and get up my Stealth Rocks. Because I really don't see myself being able to go for Defog otherwise. Plus that extra bit of damage on his team could really come in handy for me. Actually... Oh, he just forfeits. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. But I do have enough time for one more battle, so yeah. Why did you leave? Alright, what am I saying? Final battle. Yeah, final battle. And this is a pretty cool looking team. Noivern is actually looking very terrifying. Looking at leads, you can either lead off Jolteon or Ambipom, to be honest. I don't know what to lead with. I think I'm gonna lead off with Emboar. Maybe. Or Noivern. I'm gonna lead off on my Noivern, I think. As he ends up leading off with his Emboar. I'm faster than him if he's Scarfed, actually. Let's see how much Noivern does. Oh wow, it just dies. Holy crap. How much? I wonder how much Hurricane would do. Jesus! Good, look at that damage output, my lord! it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop a Draco. Because even if he brings in Steelix, I'd rather weaken that. As he just ends up staying in. I'm guessing he thought he would be able to outspeed me. Or maybe he thought I would overpredict. To be fair, I was very close to going for Flamethrower. So that's one giant threat out of the way. However, though, his Noivern is still a problem. So I have to watch out for that, as he does end up bringing in the threat. Steelix is really my only switch into this, unfortunately. And I can go ahead and get on my rocks, potentially. If he's Life Orb, though, that could be a little bit bad for me. Because if he does have Flamethrower, he can beat my Steelix. And if he does predict me here, he can beat it as well. Thankfully, though, he just does end up going for the safe Draco Meteor. Doesn't take Life Orb damage, which means he leaves. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so hopefully this dude will not leave this time. He does kind of have a scary team, though, not gonna lie. Doesn't really have anything to switch into Noivern, though, which is great, actually. What's he gonna lead with? I have no idea. Gallade looks like it puts in work as well. I'm gonna lead off with my Rotom. Because, yeah, I can burn this. I mean, I can burn this. I can beat this one-on-one as well. I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and go for Will-O-Wisp, to be honest. Just because if Tangrowth is Assault Vest, then getting that residual damage with burn is going to be very helpful to me. As Rhyperior just switches in. I mean, sorry, as Rhyperior is going to be his lead. I was very close to leading off with Noivern, but ultimately decided that Rotom would be my better lead, as he actually brings in Virizion. Luckily, I do not miss. However, though, he does turn out to have the Lumberry. I'm just going to Willow again, because I really lose nothing in doing so. Because burning this is going to be very good for me, because I don't have to worry about my team taking such heavy hits from it, as I will be able to eat up this close combat, because I am a tank variant. Sorry, not defensive. As I could just go for a Pain Split, I think. Maybe. Or actually, I think I'd rather just switch right into Noivern, because I should be able to just drop a Draco. Yeah, because he'll probably just go for Swords Dance or Close Combat again. So yeah, I can either just go for Draco here, or I can go for Air Slash. I would rather Draco, to be honest. Just because he can easily switch into Rhyperior on an Air Slash. And I can still just utterly annihilate this Virizion. So that's good for me. However, though, this does give him a free switch into Rhyperior or even his Glalie, which will be a little bit bad for me, because now he just gets up rocks for free. But I should get a free switch back into my Rotom, and I can just go for Will-O-Wisp again, and then just kind of go from there. As he does just end up going for the rocks. And again, I really lose nothing by just going for Will-O-Wisp. Because burning Rhyperior, getting that residual damage, means he'll have less of a safe switch into Air Slash coming from me. From my Noivern, I should say. And then I can just defog later, as he actually brings in the Jellicent. Okay. I do kind of want to go for the Pain Split, but I think I would rather just Volt Switch. Just because I'm still modest. So this is still going to be doing a good amount of damage. Look at that. 43%. That's pretty impressive if you ask me. The only thing is, though, is he going to go for Will-O-Wisp or something else? I need Poison Jab, because I can Poison Jab Tangrowth, but I mean, I have Emboar. And I do have Noivern as well. Okay, I'm going to make a bit of a risky play, and I'm going to bring in my Skuntank, because I do just want to defog. I really don't want these rocks up, because Rotom is definitely going to be a huge help in this match. And he really has no reason to not just Willow or Scald. Honestly, I'm fine with that. I really don't care. So I'm just going to go ahead and defog here. This does mean that my Skuntank is not as helpful to me, but again, it's not that big of an issue. As he makes a safe play into Rhyperior. Honestly, I think Gallade pretty much just breaks his entire team from the looks of it. Just about. Okay. So I think Gallade is my win condition in this match. I'm going to make the safe switch back into my Rotom. And much like before, I can just go for a safe Will-O-Wisp, as he makes a nice aggressive play going for the Stone Edge. As I do kind of want to go for Pain Split, actually. Or, no, I'm gonna Leaf Storm. Yeah, I'm gonna Leaf Storm here. Yeah, because nothing will safely switch in, and if he brings in Tangrowth, I can just Pain Split on that. And I'll still get off some nice damage on Drapion. So yeah, I think just Leaf Storming is my better move here. Although my check to Rhyperior is gone, I do have to weaken this, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to watch out. I guess he's just debating on what to do. I mean, I could Pain Split, I suppose. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay. I'm second guessing myself. I'm gonna Pain Split. Ah, yes! And I take the hit like it's nothing. Good. Good. And now, he'll probably actually switch out this turn, because I did stay in. So, I think I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. Because even if he brings in Jellicent, as we saw, I am faster than it. And at the amount of speed that is at after the burn damage, I will be able to knock it out. So burning this Rhyperior is great for me. However, though he does unfortunately knock me out, it's fine though because his checks to my Scarfed Emboar are severely weakened. So eventually Emboar will be able to come through and just plow through his team. And what this now allows me to do is get a free switch into Noivern and pretty much get a kill with Draco Meteor. So that's what I'm going to do. Instead of bringing in Gallade, I'd rather just bring in Noivern right now. Well, I mean, I guess Gallade still could have been brought in. Actually, I could have brought in Gallade to Swords Dance. But then I think I still speed tie with Glalie, because if I'm not mistaken, Glalie's base speed is 80. Was this the guy that left? Yeah. Okay, whatever. So he's going to switch out into the Jellicent. I'm absolutely fine with that, actually. Because if he really wants to, he can bring in Rhyperior back. And then after destroying that, I pretty much sweep him with Scarfed Emboar. So yeah, as he actually does end up bringing in the Glalie. Alright, I really don't want to take any hit from this, so I'm going to make the safe switch into my Steelix to be able to get on my Stealth Rocks, which is going to ensure that Noivern and Emboar can put in a lot more work to his team. Plus, I don't think Glalie can beat Steelix one-on-one. However, though, I could play aggressively with Steelix, I suppose. It's just a matter of what he wants to do. So he ends up going for Lair Spikes, making a nice play knowing that I would want to switch out. So I can either get on my rocks here, or I can go for Heavy Slam. If I get up rocks, then as soon as I defog, this will be a wasted turn. So I think I'd rather just be aggressive, and I'm gonna go for Heal Slam, for Heavy Slam. I have no idea what I just said. Why did I say that? Do I outspeed this? Because I have Taunt. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Let me do some quick mathematicals. Tangrowth. Oh no, okay, God no, I did not outspeed this at all, do I? No, okay, no chance. So he'll probably just go for Sleep Powder here, actually. So what I'm gonna do is switch into my Skuntank. And I should be able to just safely defog again, as he does end up going for the Sleep Powder. So yeah, just gonna defog. Or I could Poison Jab, I suppose, but that doesn't really benefit me any right now. Yeah, because again, all I really need is a free switch into my Emboar, and I pretty much annihilate something with Flare Blitz. Because yeah, after Flare Blitz and burn damage, I should be able to 2-hit KO Rhyperior. So he's actually going to bring in Rhyperior, which is a lot better for me, considering the fact that now I can just weaken him even more. So yeah, I'd rather Punishment, because he could just want to go for rocks here, and if I Sucker Punch, that'll be missed damage. So I'd rather just Punishment and get off a little bit of chip damage, and then a defog as he knocks me out, giving me a free switch back into Noivern or Emboar. Actually, with Emboar I can click Superpower, I guess, but I would rather just safely Flare Blitz. So I'm a Punishment here, as he'll probably either knock me out or go for the Stealth Rocks. Yeah, he's gonna decide to knock me out or just play aggressively. I'm not sure why he did an Earthquake there. I guess maybe thinking I would bring in my Noivern. This is kind of bad for me now because he does guarantee himself to have rocks up. But again, just getting off chip damage on this brings him lower to where Emboar will win me the battle. And that ultimately is my better decision, as he decides just to be aggressive. And I would like to assume that at that amount of HP I can knock him out with the Flare Blitz, but I'd rather not risk it because I'm a puny little man like that, and I'd rather be safe than sorry, to be perfectly honest with you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and Drain Punch here, as I'll be able to knock him out. If he does want to switch out for some odd reason, that doesn't really hurt me any. Because, I mean, he can bring in Tangrowth, but as he Sleep Powders, I can just set up a Swords Dance. So I'm able to get rid of the Rhyperior, which means his last Emboar check is gone. Now, all I need is a save switch into Emboar, and I pretty much annihilate his team. As he brings in the Tangrowth, I'm going to go ahead and Swords Dance, just to guarantee that I get off a huge hit with Drain Punch. Unless he wants to be aggressive and attack me, which I highly doubt he will do. Because that would be a little bit odd if you ask me. But hey, you never know. So let's see what he wants to go for. Again, his best move is just probably to go for the Sleep Powder, expecting me to not have Lumberry. So yeah, I can either Zen Headbutt or Drain Punch, and because I missed Zen Headbutt earlier, I would rather Drain Punch and get off the assured damage, as that does nothing. Good lord, that did nothing. I was hoping that would kind of knock him out, but I guess not. So I can just Drain Punch here, as you'll probably just decide to Leech Seed. Why would you Leech Seed? Well, I guess in this scenario, he will be able to live my next attack, but I mean, as long as I hit Zen Headbutt, I should be fine. Because nothing will switch into a Drain Punch. Yeah, it just died. Okay, so that actually played out a lot better for me. I'm guessing he didn't want to risk missing Sleep Powder, which would be a little bit understandable. And he decides just to leave, and that is the victory in my favor. So let's take a quick look at the team again. Actually, I really do like this team. Noivern definitely... I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't really feel like Noivern should be suspected, but I mean, I can kind of see why. Because if you look at the tier, there's not really many safe switch-ins to it. But Specs Air Slash doesn't really hurt as much as I would expect it to. I mean, if it was like Moltres where you could just run Hurricane, well, Moltres did learn Air Slash as well, but mainly people ran Hurricane. I guess in that sense, I can see why this would be suspect tested, but I don't know. I have to play more in the tier just to kind of make up my mind if I do manage to get Rex. Bulky Rotom. This really actually came in handy. I really like this. Steelix didn't really get to do much. I don't even think I got up my rocks once in any match. Galay put the team on his back in the last match. Skuntank came in handy. Emboar came in handy as well. Actually, Emboar is a giant threat. I'm definitely going to use this more often. And then Noivern, which is kind of Noivern, and just... yeah, really fun team again. Thanks to my boy John Origins for the team. Of course, guys, let me know how you feel about the Noivern and Reuniclus suspect test. And with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Later, everybody.